guys? Welcome to the channel. Um, Today we're gonna be talking about my situation. So I'm gonna get right into my story time. We're gonna let my diamonds and my rubies open it up, and then we're gonna talk about it. Y'all, if you guys got any questions, drop it in the comment section right below, or however you feel. Whatever you guys are free to always go crazy in the comment section. Um, just drop it right here below, and I'm always in the comment section responding. Um, if you guys need to reach out to get in touch with me, you can go inside my about page, and not the description of the video, but inside my about page. And don't forget to subscribe also. But if you guys go inside my about page, it after you read the description, at the bottom it have my email address if you guys ever needed to contact me for business at all. Yeah, okay. Let my diamonds rubies open up so we can talk about it. I gotta look good for TV, y'all. Don't mind me. I'm still a famous celebrity, so I still have to look good through all this. Rubies, check. VVS's, check. Yellow canaries, looking good. 30,000 on the wrist, looking good. I look good, okay. Okay, so let me tell you guys what happened, right? I was dating this chick, right, for like 8 years, right? And like I really had a whole lot of feeling. Oh, that Chanel hat looks beautiful. I love it. $515 for a hat, but it was worth it. Well, you know me, I always spend a little money. I got it customized for extra 100, so $615. It was straight. But let me tell you guys what happened, right? I was with this girl for like at least 8 years, right? And like we was real close. We had a lot of ups and downs in our relationship, right? Good girl, beautiful girl. You know what I mean? Like just gorgeous all around the board, right? And my dad knew that I loved her, you know what I'm saying? But I kind of like, I seen it coming, but I didn't think that she would really leave me and dump me for my dad. You know, I'm like, she won't dump me for my father at all. You know, he's old, and, you know, I didn't pay no mind. So, you know, he's fit, though. You know what I'm saying? He's over 50, but he's fit. You know, he doesn't look like he's 50 at all because he works out every day. But look, so, and I even got into it with my family over this girl. I got into it with my dad over this girl plenty of times. Let me tell you about this one time when I should have known that they were kind of gonna link up or something like that. But I was just young-minded and not expecting it. Uh, so we're all at my dad's house one day, right? And he has like a couch right here. And don't be getting high with me for free. Go buy your own THC if it's legal in your state, okay? All right, but look. So, it's like a couch right there, and then there's like another couch right across, like a love seat, right? And my dad, he had chose to sit next to my girlfriend, right? And he's sitting there, he's been sitting there for like 20, 30 minutes, whatever. We're all watching TV, talking, chopping it up or whatever, right? Some other couple family members and stuff were over there, you know? And he had put his hand on her inner part of her thigh. And I'm like, Pops, what the fuck is you doing, man? Don't do that, right? Like, I was wondering, like, why would he felt so comfortable to do that anyway, you know what I mean? Now, the chick they did to, she's beautiful, you know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie, she's beautiful. My ex is beautiful. She's Hispanic. She's white and Hispanic, and she's gorgeous, right? Drop dead gorgeous. I can't lie. I can't take them from her. I gotta keep it 100. So let me tell you, right? So he rubs his hand on her inner thigh, right? And I'm like, Pops, man, hell no, what the fuck wrong with you? I'm down there about to fight him, but I don't want to fight him because he's my dad. But I don't want my girl to feel like I didn't stand up for her, you know what I mean? So I said something about it, right? Because he was wrong. I was going to say something about it either way it went. But it was just like, I didn't want to go too hard. First of all, the fact it's my dad. So I want to have respect and be respectful. But at the same time, make sure that he knows to stay in his place and not to do that. So I didn't really think none of it, you know what I'm saying? And she smiled and laughed about it. And I found it disrespectful, right? So I didn't think none of it, right? So like every time me and her would have an argument, like we'll have an argument about like stupid stuff. Like why didn't you set the alarm clock last night when you told me don't touch it that you were gonna do it? You know what I mean? Stuff like that. You know what I mean? Because we have to go to work the next day. And every time we have an argument about anything, it could be like I cooked the dinner that she didn't like, and she was like so picky. It was like I felt like she was looking for reasons to always leave to run to my dad, and I just didn't understand it. I didn't know it was anything else involved. I thought it was just like a regular, daughter-in-law type stuff. I didn't know that they had something else going on, right? So every time we get a fight, she would run over to my dad. You know what I'm saying? It was kind of crazy, but it was like okay, cool. You know what I mean? But I didn't think like when my dad rubbed on her thigh, I did kind of think something, but I didn't think like they would start dating. You know what I'm saying, or none of that, right? So I started to notice that like throughout our relationship, she would just always bring up my dad in any argument. Like, oh man, I wish you had as much muscles as your dad has. Your dad's hot. I wish you had muscles like him. And I'm like, I do got muscles. Like, what's going on here? But like, she would just steady say little stuff like that, and it was just like, wow, why is this girl always throwing my dad in my face? You know what I mean? And every time we get to argument, she runs right over to his house and spends like 2 nights over there. You know? And I'm like, nah, I know they ain't doing anything. You know what I'm saying? Two different age groups. Nah, he wouldn't do that to me. You know, when he did the little inside, then you guys tell me what you guys feel about it and how you guys think I should have handled it. And you guys tell me your opinion. Drop it right there in the comment section. That's why I mess with y'all, because we always vibe like that. You know, every time when I call y'all, we always vibe about this type of stuff. And y'all always drop y'all comments on how y'all feel about it. You know, so drop it in the comment section, right? So let me finish telling y'all this story time, right? So check it out, right? Cool. I'm not tripping over her going by my pop's house, you know what I mean? Because that's still my dad, so I know she's not out cheating. So that's what my security from when she always leaves, whenever we have a disagreement, was coming from, right? And like, it was crazy because like me and this girl did everything, bro. Like, we literally used to go to the gym together all the time and work out for hours, bro. You know what I mean? Like, and when I be at work and she would be at work, we were always texting each other and everything, right? So I think my dad kind of like brainwashed her to make her fall out of love with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I felt the energy, like bad vibes and bad energy. Every time she would come from my dad's house, she would have a worse attitude than what she had than what she went over there for. You know what I mean? It was like I thought she went over there to calm down and to cool off, but then you come back even worse. But I didn't know that they were messing around at all. You know what I'm saying? And one day I shouldn't have did this, and I totally don't advise no one to do this. Do not take my advice at all. Do not take my advice at all. But I went through her phone, right? And I don't advise people to do that because you can get your feelings hurt like I did, right? So that's why I don't advise you guys to do that, because you might find something in there that we don't want to know, and we'll be like, dang, I wish I didn't know. Well, I went through her phone, and I went through the text messages, and then like my dad's calling her Bay and Baby, and she's calling him Hun, and she had a little nickname, Sugar Muffin, and it hurt it. It broke me down, right? So I read all that. I put her phone back, went to sleep, didn't say anything about it, right? Hurt. I was like crying in the inside of my chest. Like I literally felt the pain. It was like it's hard to describe in the English vocabulary. I don't think it's a word to express the feelings and vibrations and frequency that I was feeling in my chest of the emotion from me reading all of these crazy exotic text messages from my father and from her going back and forth. You know, he's commenting her on her angles and her waist size, and man, you know, it was just like deep, and I didn't even know. I'm talking. I'm reading more than like 12. It was like more than 1,200 messages. So this has been going on for a long, long, long time. Like she had literally been cheating on me with my dad for like at least like 10 months, bro. At least 10 months, right? And it hurt it. And then it got to the point to where I couldn't even look my father in his face because like he would come around when my house would stop by like he's checking on me, and I just couldn't look him in his face because the whole time I knew what was going on. You know what I mean? So I finally confronted him one day, you know. But when I confronted him, I made sure that she was there too, right? At my house, right? And it was crazy because she stood up for him and went against me with my dad. So now it's just one against two. Like they're both tag teaming me and doing an argument, right? She's standing up for him. She's like, no, you're tripping, you're crazy, you never read nothing like that. Just trying to brainwash me that I've never read what I had read. You know what I mean? And it was just crazy. Like I literally got tag teamed by my own father and my girlfriend. You know what I mean? And so I try to stick it out in a relationship and make it work with her because I was so used to her. I think that's why I was scared to leave the relationship. Like now, I wouldn't even think about wasting my time with a person like that because whoever I'm with, I'm going to spoil them. And I know I would expect her to spoil me. Like, I'm going to cook for you. I'm going to buy you whatever you need. And it was like I was doing all this stuff for her and I knew my worth, but I just was so accustomed and used to her mental abuse that I just didn't want to live without her in my life specifically, right? Okay, cool. So I'm just like, okay, we're gonna get through this, and then I'm like, well, maybe I am tripping, but I know what I read, but maybe they didn't do what I read. You know what I mean? It was like, nah, don't even psych yourself up like that. That girl's a piece of shit, and your dad's a piece of shit too. And they were doing the do. You know what I'm saying? Fellatio and all, because I read it. I read the messages. You know what I mean? And there was numerous one of them. So and I found out reading through her text messages because she was sleeping for hours, right? You know, I'm just strolling through the phone, just reading her book all through her phone, right? Every time we would get into it, she was going over there, like, and he would tell her to start an argument with me. To start an argument so you could be by my house by 7 o'clock. He would never know, and all this stuff. Like they really had all this stuff like premeditated, mapped out against me. You know what I mean? And all I'm doing is going to work and loving her, rubbing her feet, cooking for her, taking her shopping. I took her shopping. I had spent like 8 grand on her, right? Not like I actually spent like 8,500 on her, and she was like, and she's treating me like crap, and I didn't understand. I'm like, damn, I just down there bought all this shit for the mall for her, and you know we're dragging all the bags out of here. We got so many bags. Stop getting high with me for free, y'all. Y'all know I got plenty of cushion runs over here. It ain't no secret, and that ain't for the camera. You feel me? But it was like, you know, okay, now I just take you shopping, spend 8,500 at the mall. We're dragging bags, you got everything you want. And she said, and she threw in my face, oh, you don't do nothing for me. I said, I just spent almost a whole 10 grand on you. Huh? I don't do nothing for you? Like she treated it like the 8,500 I had just spent on her was nothing. And I'm like, oh my God, what am I into? Like, what woman is this unappreciative? Like, where am I? Like, what planet am I on now? Like, who am I really dealing with? But I didn't know what it was really coming from. See, it was really coming from, she was really attracted to my dad, right? Low key. You know what I'm saying? And she just basically used me to get to my dad in the long run. That's, you know, what I found out. You know what I mean? So, I had to call it off because I couldn't handle all the mental stress. It was just too much mental depression on me. It was just it was too much stress on me, and it wasn't even worth it. Like I couldn't see my life getting better if I would have stayed in a relationship with her. So I called it off. So I'm thinking that's gonna be the end of it and everything, right? Well, some tell me to go stop at my dad's house and see if he cooked, right? Why when I go over to my dad's house, right, you guys? She's sitting there on the couch. Yes, wearing some clothes I've never seen her with, looking better for my dad than she's ever looked for me. Had her makeup on, everything, just looking like $1,000,000. Like she literally was looking like, oh my God, like she was looking like the woman that I fell in love with when I first met her, and she stopped doing that for me, and I just didn't understand why. And then when I pop up after we're not together, you're over here looking like this for my dad. You know what I mean? So I came in, I seen her, and I looked at him, and then I put my head down, and I just turned around and walked out. And then she tried to chase behind me, and I just told her like, no, just stop, please, just let me go, just let me go. She's like, no, you have to talk to me. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. But I was so hurt. Like at the time, I was trying to get out because my whole fucking heart had hit the floor. So I was trying to get out before I broke down and cried. You know what I mean? So I had to get out of there. So I get out of there, right? Luckily, because I was trying to hear what she was saying, and she was fake loving me anyway. Like she was like, you know, she felt bad about what she did, but she knew her heart was really probably with my dad. I don't know if he did a lot of things better than what I did for her, and that's what really helped it. But it was like by her even stooping that low to stoop with my father, I kind of lost a lot of self respect for her. So I leave, you know what I mean? I get out of there and stuff. Then he's texting me like, you know, son, it's not like that, this and that, right? And then okay, cool, whatever. But I knew what it was, you know what I'm saying? And then after that, I started getting phone calls, right? Plenty of phone calls from people like, I seen your dad and your girl, your ex girlfriend together. Are you back with her? I'm like, no. What do you mean? They're like, well, her and your dad, I seen them though, and they were really close, like at the grocery store and all that stuff. They're like they were having fun. I'm like, what? Really? They like, yeah. And then some people, are, oh, I seen them at restaurants and this and that, and I thought they were waiting on you. I'm like, nah, you know, I don't know what that was going on. Like it had nothing to do with me. Me and her are not together. So then, you know, eventually, you know what I'm saying, my ex started dating my dad. You know what I mean? They're dating right now, you know, and I don't talk to him anymore. And that's the part that hurts because I feel like we let a woman come between us, which we did, But I want you guys to drop in the comment section below, and I'm gonna comment on it, how you guys feel about it. You know what I mean? And I also want you guys to know to let me know how I should handle the situation. And let me know if you ever been in that situation, or if you know someone in that situation, and how did it play out. You know, I would love to know that. You know what I mean? Because this shit hurts. Like, it literally hurts. Like, you can't go around your father because he's with the woman of he's with the woman of your life, the one who you've been with for years, for 8 years, and they're together living a happy life. Like, none of the time that me and her spent together even matters, and I'm his son. It's like, how do I accept that? Is what I need to know. I need you all to teach me. You guys, I need y'all to teach me. Drop it in the comment section and tell me, like, how do I handle that type of hurt and that type of pain, you know? And don't forget to share this video, you know? Share this video. If you like these type of topics, make sure you share this video, you know? Because these type of videos right here, it helps people, because people need to hear it. They want to, you know, there's other people out here that went through this and that's going through that wants to hear other people that went through the same story. And it's like, this video will cheer them up, because when they're alone, then that's when they need to know, like, if you are alone, then just know that you're not alone. Because I'm alone too. You know what I mean? I'm lonely as hell now. Like, I literally lost the woman of my life who I live for. I literally used to open up car doors for her whenever she wanted to get in, and whenever she's ready to get out, I would open the door for her. I always got roses for her. I always put rose petals in her bath water for her and candles around. I always went and took the vehicle and made sure I got the gas tank filled up for her, so the next morning for her truck, she didn't have to go worry about going to the gas station to fill up. Like, I think I had did good, and I wonder if you guys could tell me where I went wrong at. You know, was I too open about bringing my dad around women that I love, or, you know, like, where did I go wrong? I want you guys to drop that in the comment section, and just go crazy in the comment section. You know, in this comments, in my comment section, I don't care that I am a celebrity and I am a famous social media influence. I still want you guys to be in my comment section and dropping your feelings, because you guys are what makes me happy. Y'all all I have. I'll call you on the next video. Share this video. I love you guys, and stay positive. And don't forget to tell me how to handle this.